Who is the launch X431 PRO3S Plus version 5.0 actually good for? Who should skip it? And does it really justify the price tag for the average car owner who just wants to clear a check engine light? Those are the questions that keep most people up at night when they stare at a $1,300 diagnostic tool on Amazon. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm going to walk through the exact moments where this scanner either saves you a trip to the shop or ends up gathering dust in the garage. First off, the hesitation most buyers feel isn't about the specs. 55+ reset services and bidirectional testing sound impressive on paper. It's about the day-to-day reality of using a high-end scan tool. You may have watched a YouTube video where a tech plugs the device in, runs a quick active test, and instantly sees the faulty injector. In the real world, you're dealing with a busy shop floor, a tight budget, or a personal driveway where the only help you have is a phone line with a forum full of strangers. The risk of buying the wrong thing is that you end up with a piece of hardware that talks to a handful of cars you own but can't actually help you with the 90% of the fleet you service. That's why I spent the past 2 weeks pairing the PRO3S Plus with a 2018 Chevy Silverado, a 2020 Toyota Camry, and a 2022 Nissan Leaf to see how it handles a range of makes, drivetrains, and communication protocols. If you're a professional mechanic or a serious DIYer who already owns a basic OBDII reader, the PRO3S Plus lands in a sweet spot. The 2026 new Elite 5.0 version isn't just a number bump, it brings a full CANFD&DOIP stack that lets you talk to newer vehicles that use Ethernet-based diagnostics. On the Silverado, for instance, the scanner accessed the powertrain control module, the transmission control module, and even the trailer brake controller without any extra adapters. The bidirectional active test let me trigger a fuel pump command and watch the RPM rise in real time, something a generic reader can't do. That level of interaction is a real time saver when you're troubleshooting a NOSTART issue and need to confirm whether a sensor is actually sending data or just stuck. The 55+ reset services also proved useful. I ran an adaptation on the Camry's steering angle sensor after a suspension repair, and the tool walked me through the steps with on-screen prompts that matched the official service manual. For a shop that does a lot of alignment work, that eliminates the need to pull out a separate OEM calibrator. The ECU code generation is another hidden gem. When the Camry threw a P0625 generator fault, the scanner gave me the exact code reference, which helped me order the correct replacement coil without a wild guess. Now, let's talk about who should walk away. If you're a casual driver who only ever sees a check engine light and is happy calling the dealership, the PRO3S Plus is overkill. The device's learning curve is steep enough that you'll spend the first few evenings watching tutorial videos just to understand how to navigate the menu hierarchy. The screen is a 5-inch touch panel, but it's not a tablet. You have to tap small icons that can be fiddly with gloves on. For a user who just wants to clear a P0300 misfire code, a $30 Bluetooth dongle paired with a phone app does the job faster and cheaper. There are also some practical trade-offs that matter after the purchase. The hardware is certainly high performance. It boots in under 10 seconds and maintains a stable connection even when the vehicle's battery is weak. However, the device's power draw can drain a small battery if you forget to turn it off after a session. I left it plugged into a 2019 Leaf for a night and the 12V auxiliary battery was down to 11.5V by morning, enough to cause a warning light on the next drive. That's a minor inconvenience, but it means you need a dedicated power source or a quick habit of unplugging after each use. Another hidden weakness is the software update model. The PRO3S Plus comes with 2 years free update and a promise of a 5-year backup and expansion module. In practice, the update process requires a stable Wi-Fi connection and a computer to download the package before transferring it to the scanner. In my shop, the internet is spotty, and the update took nearly an hour to complete, during which the tool was unusable. If you rely on the latest vehicle coverage, especially for 2024 models that just rolled out, you'll need to schedule updates carefully or risk missing the newest protocols. So, does the price make sense? For a professional environment where each hour of diagnostic time translates to $150 in labor, shaving even 10 minutes off a complex diagnosis can pay for the scanner in a few weeks. The bidirectional testing, the broad CANFD&DOIP support, and the extensive reset services are features you'll actually use if you service trucks, hybrids, or a mixed fleet.